Alright, so what we're going to do is first head to the Ads Manager. So to get to this page, what you can basically just do is search up on Google. You can go Ads Manager Facebook, and it should be either the first or second option there. So if you click Meta Manager Account, and or to go scroll down to Facebook Ads Manager, that will get you to the Facebook Ads Manager. And if you have not run an ad before, you'll have to set up your account briefly with adding payment details and just some more information about you. But once you're ready to go, what we're going to do is head over to your campaigns page, which is just on your ad account campaigns. And what you want to do is hit create in the corner here. So once you've hit create, you want to click on leads and then go continue. Now, Facebook's constantly updating this, so it may look different as you may have an older version or a newer version. Don't worry. Basically, just try your best to follow through with this strategy, and either way, it's probably going to work out. So what you want to do is head to the manual leads campaign and then go continue. So from there, that will bring you to the campaign page. And just for ease at this point, it all gets named new leads campaign. We're just going to name this mobile appraisal. Really easy. And so now, if you're in the USA, you'll need to declare the housing category, but being in New Zealand or Australia, it's not an issue. So what we want to do is just skip over the campaign page and head to the ad set page. So now on the ad set page, we want to make sure that instant forms is selected. So sometimes what can happen is it will go on to Messenger or calls, and basically that's nowhere near as effective and will give us trouble later when we try to set up the form. So what we're going to do is head down here, and you need to select the Facebook page. So I'm just going to go with my page clean for ease, and then we're going to keep going down until we find the budget. So a budget I'd recommend to start with is $20 a day. $20 a day, it gives us enough volume that we should be getting 1 to 2 people a day in, which is generally enough, especially as you're starting off, and then you can scale that up or scale that down depending on your goals and what you see fit. So after that, we're going to scroll down, skip over all of this. Let's keep it really simple. And then we want to go to locations. So on locations, what we're going to do is edit that. And for example, this one will be set in Auckland. So we're going to select Auckland as our area. And we'll just go Auckland region. You can get more specific with this by selecting a specific area and then actually dropping a pin. So say we wanted to target West Auckland here. We can drop a pin in it and then actually scale this all the way down to 1 kilometer. So we might want to say that we're doing 6 kilometers, and that will give us a relatively tight area rather than reaching all the way over into the city and other places. So then we want to come down here to the audience. You can either leave this as Advantage Plus, or you can switch to original audience. And then the benefit of doing this is if you're in an area with higher property prices, your property owners are generally older, which is about 30 plus. So with this, it actually gives us the ability to control what age these homeowners are. So we don't want to target anyone under the age of 30. Let's select that. And normally by the time people buy their first house and they go through their first cycle where they're looking to sell, they generally are in that 30 plus age range. So that helps us cut down the unqualified people there quite easily. We're going to leave the rest of this blank and then just go next. So once we get onto this ads page, we'll just double check that we have the correct Facebook page there, which for most of you will just be 1. And then we are going to scroll down until we reach the ad image area, until we reach ad creative. And so let's just throw this one into the bin because we don't want a basic black image. So then we go add media, add image. And so the image that I have here is actually ready to go as it's something that I had ready. So we have Auckland 1 here. All right, so then we just press next, next, and done. So that image is ready to go. Don't worry if you get any notifications popping up with anything saying it's not compatible with this or that. It's not a big deal. But so what I have is something that you can copy, and you can pause the video here, have a look at this. But I've just come up with a basic ad text, a basic ad headline, and a basic image. So these types of images work really, really well, which is just a photo of the area with a question inside of a search bar saying something like, what's my home in X area worth? And then, so for the text, what I'm going to do is copy this and head over into our Ads Manager page and put that into our primary text area. Then we will copy and paste this headline in. And once we're done there, ready to go. So as you can see on the right-hand side of this, this actually looks quite good already. We've got a pretty good looking image here. And basically, it's just a really simple ad. We want to also come to the call to action and change that to learn more or get quote, depending on what you put in your text. So once we've got that sorted, we're just going to come down here and create a form. Beautiful. So with this form, it's really quite easy. All we're going to do is hit build your own unique form. And then we will name this mobile appraisal form. And on this form, all we're going to do is remind people why they're here. So we'll add a greeting and just say, get an update of your property price in the current market. Beautiful. So that's easy there. I'll make that sound a little bit friendlier. So that's all good to go. And we do need an image for this. So once again, we'll just use the exact same image as what is in the ad for ease of use. And now here's one area where you can add a little bit more to it. So I would recommend putting a question that's not one of the pre-fill questions in here. So a good question to ask is something like, are you the owner of the home? And then you can have these two as yes and no. And all that does is it helps to prevent people from accidentally just filling out the whole thing and not even realizing that they've actually filled out the form, and you call them, they got no idea who you are, and they're like, why are you bothering me? Which is obviously annoying for them, and it's really annoying for you because you're taking the time out of your day to give them a ring and try to provide them with some help. So we're going to come down to add category, contact fields, add phone number, and add street address. And then in this area, we'll just say, please enter your correct information to receive your free property update. Beautiful. So now we've got phone number, email, full name, and their street address. So then we're going to come over to the privacy policy, and you'll need to add your company's privacy policy here. I'm just going to use a random one for example. So let's just say it's property brokers. Cool. And then we'll come down to the last part, which is message for leads. So all we'll have here is we'll say, thanks, you're all set. And then we can have people go direct to your website. So just for ease again, I'll put in propertybrokers.co.nz just to keep it really simple and have people be able to fill that out themselves. So now once we create that form, that should be all sorted. And basically we can start receiving leads. So once that's all set, we click publish, and it will take Facebook a few hours to confirm that ad and get that up and running. Now, with receiving your leads, there's two options. So you can either head to the Meta Business Suite, or what you can do is go to your lead center inside of that and just receive them there. It's much easier to check a couple times a day than it is to go through all the effort of setting up Zapier to receive your automated emails. However, once you're up and running and you're actually getting leads and you're consistently talking to them, then I would advise that, because the faster you can get in touch with them, the better. But I'll create another video on how to do that and how to get that running. So yeah, just hit publish and you're ready to go. If you have any questions, drop them in the comment section below. And I also have a video on my website, which I'll link in the description, about how we are using this in combination with a few other strategies to absolutely smash it for agents around New Zealand and Australia. And we'll see if that could be something that could potentially be beneficial for you, if that's something you'd be interested in. So yeah, that's there, and hope you have a great one.